Tales Told, Mid-Journey.
In the quaint village of Greyhollow, an unusual figure perched atop the thatched roof of the oldest cottage, a sentinel silhouetted against the brooding sky. This was no ordinary bird, but the enigmatic Lady Corvina, a creature of law. Her feathers a cascade of midnight blue, her eyes gleaming with an intelligence that surpassed the natural order. Her head crowned with a tuft of pale, ethereal feathers, she surveyed her domain with an air of regal indifference. Lady Corvina was a being woven from the very fabric of legend, a harbinger of both fortune and ill, her arrival always a prelude to significant change. The villagers whispered tales of her past appearances, each visitation marked by events that altered the course of Greyhollow's simple life. Some spoke of her as the embodiment of wisdom, others feared her as an omen of upheaval. Once every generation, Lady Corvina would descend upon Greyhollow, her presence igniting a series of mysterious occurrences. It was during the twilight hours of her latest arrival that the village's fortunes began to shift in ways both subtle and profound. Crops grew more bountiful, the air seemed sweeter, and the night sparkled with an otherworldly luster. Yet an undercurrent of disquiet whispered through the cobblestone streets. On this particular eve, the great bell in the town square tolled, not by a human hand, but seemingly of its own accord. Its sonorous chimes stirred the villagers from their beds, drawing them into the night as moths to a flame. There, beneath the bell, stood Lady Corvina, still and silent, her gaze fixed upon the old well at the village's heart. As the last echo of the bell faded, a spectral light emanated from the well, casting ghostly patterns across the rapt faces of the gathered crowd. Lady Corvina spread her magnificent wings, the gesture commanding silence and awe. From the depths of the well arose a whispering wisp of light, coalescing into the form of an ancient bearded sage, his visage both fearsome and benign. The apparition spoke in a voice that resonated with the wisdom of ages, imparting to the villagers a prophecy of a coming trial. Greyhollow, he proclaimed, would soon face a calamity that would test the fabric of the community. It was Lady Corvina, the sage intoned, who would guide one villager to avert the looming disaster. As dawn approached with the first light filtering through the mist, Lady Corvina fixed her piercing gaze upon a young woman, Ilara, the apothecary's apprentice. With a nod that seemed to convey a silent command, she took flight, leading Ilara into the whispering woods that bordered Greyhollow. The villagers watched, breaths held in suspense, as the maiden and the myth disappeared into the forest, embarking on a quest that would determine the fate of all.